You're watching Cox Communications, local like no one else. And now a special sports presentation. The Indian Nations Football Conference Championships presented by Hopper Construction Techniques, live from Broken Arrow's Tiger Field.
Welcome back to Tiger Field at Broken Arrow. We get to the EOC 6th grade championship game as Tulsa Boys Club Red takes on the Broken Arrow Tigers, Broken Arrow Silver. Both of these teams are undefeated. They went undefeated in the regular season, have won both of their playoff games. Both teams come in with records of 11 wins and no losses. I'm Mark Neely, and alongside Sean Ross from TBC and Don Rice from Broken Arrow. Let's first begin with Sean Ross, your team. All I keep hearing about is wait till you see the Tulsa Boys Club team. How about them?
Yes, they are a pretty good team. They are the 5th grade defending champions, and they are good, but anything can happen.
What makes this team so good?
Well, they have a good coach in Leon Skillings, and he has a great coaching staff, and these kids are just winners, and they work very hard in practice. You should see them practice.
And you're looking at the Tulsa Boys Club Red team now on your screen, and they'll be facing the Broken Arrow Silver team. The last team to beat Tulsa Boys Club Red was in the preseason tournament last year in 2001. Don Rice of Broken Arrow is with us again, and that's quite a ways ago, but these two teams have hooked up in the past before.
In fact, this team here is the only team that's defeated Coach Fulps's team in a regular season, and then it defeated him last as a 5th grade squad for the championship. Coach Fulps's team won it as a 4th grade team, so he's coming back shooting at it again.
There you take a look at the Broken Arrow team. Again, 11-0 overall, 6 shutouts. So once again, not a very good defensive team.
Defense flows to the ball well, got some big boys up front, and also have a couple of linebackers that are probably as good as you'll see at the 6th grade level. I've yet to see the boys club play yet, though.
Looking forward to this one. It's the EOC 6th grade championship. Don Rice from BA is with us, Sean Ross from Tulsa Boys Club, and we'll have the play-by-play of this 6th grade title game coming up next here on Cox Communications.
The average person changes jobs 8 to 10 times in a lifetime. The average person buys a new or used car every 5 years. The average person buys a home maybe 3 or 4 times in their life. Want to be average? We didn't think so. DiscoverTulsa.com, not your average website. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it here. Jobs, weather, local events, stocks, movie listings, DiscoverTulsa.com. One click, you're home.
You break left and draw some attention your way. You sweep right and pick up some crowd action. You know what you got to do. Ready.
Right! Get in the game and join the Golden Hurricanes Toys for Tots drive Saturday, November 16th. Bring a new unwrapped toy to the game and get 1 free admission. The Golden Hurricane Toys for Tots drive Saturday, November 16th. Brought to you by Cox Communications Channel 9. Local like no one else.
Two undefeated teams going at it in the EOC 6th grade championship game of this Hopper Construction Techniques Indian Nations Football Conference Championship night here on Cox Communications. And Rod Thompson has been doing yeoman's duty down there all night. He's been with us all day, all night. Rod, take it away.
Hey, and if it wasn't for the excitement of the game, it would be tough on, but these games have really been good. Talking earlier to Coach Todd Phelps from Broken Arrow, one thing he said they have to do to win this game is contain and stop the big plays. This Tulsa Boys Club really is explosive and can make the big plays. He said they can't have any missed tackles. On the other side, you have Leon Skillings coaching the Tulsa Boys Club. He said they got to contain number 21, Dallas Bailey, and they must control the line of scrimmage. You got 2 good teams, 2 good coaches. I'm excited. Mark, I'm sure you're excited. It's going to be a good one. Back to you.
Absolutely. This is going to be a great football game for the 6th grade championship, brought to you by Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center, where everyone is treated like a superstar. There you see the Tulsa Boys Club and Leon Skillings, the head coach. Sean, how long has Leon been with this group?
Leon started these guys off actually as 2nd graders in our Mighty Mike program. So he's been there, what is that, about 5 or 6 years.
And you could probably count the losses on one hand over that time?
Yes, sir. I believe they're in the last, 3 years they probably lost maybe 2 games.
And Don Rice, you look at the Broken Arrow team, this group, 4th grade through 6th grade, 32-1 overall.
32-1, the only loss coming at the hands of the TBC team as the 5th grade championship ball game. Coach Fulps probably works as hard as any youth football coach I've ever seen. In fact, a lot of people say he puts as much time in as a high school coach does to get ready for these ball games.
There you see the captains from both teams. We have the coin toss. Let's take a peek in and see who's going to get the football first for this EOC 6th grade championship. There's the toss. Broken Arrow calls it, but it looks like Tulsa Boys Club wins. Broken Arrow is going to defend the south end zone in this first quarter.
Shake hands, man, and get your teams ready.
So Tulsa Boys Club will receive to begin the game and defend the north end zone. And here's a look at the roster of the Tulsa Boys Club Red Bulldogs. Patterson, Lynn, Justin Skillins, DJ Atkinson, Towers, and Tony Daniels. Mike Anderson, Maurice Cotton, Brian Cobbs, Chris Horn, Jordan Johnson, and Waylon Battle, each over 140 pounds. And Derek Wright, 5'2", 200. Michael Bowie, 193, and DeLon Profit, 5'6", 182. Sean Ross, there is some size on this football team.
Yes, it is. Some pretty big boys up front.
And there's the Tulsa Boys Club wearing the red uniforms. And they're going to get the football first to begin the game. Now over on the Broken Arrow Silver side. A team that beat Jinx White to get here. And here is the roster for the Broken Arrow Silver Tigers. Tim Riggs, Scott Riggs, that is, Cale Fulps, Rice, Dallas Bailey, Whit Angleton, and Finley, Simmons, Peterson at 128 pounds, Goins, Ballou, and Chris Littlehead. Dudesman, Kaiser, Hamilton, that's Dittman, by the way, Moses, Campbell, Boydston, and Eric Ham. And we're ready to go here in the EOC 6th grade championship game.
Drake Blue will kick it away, but I guarantee you he will not kick it deep.
And back is Maurice Cotton for Tulsa Boys Club. We hope you enjoy the telecast of our 5th game of the day, the EOC 6th grade championship, the HCT Indian Nations Football Conference Championship Saturday. There is the kick, and it'll come down at the 25-yard line. It'll be returned by Tulsa Boys Club, and there's a nice run by Mike Anderson. He makes it all the way across midfield in great field position for Tulsa Boys Club Red to begin the football game.
Well, the kicker, Drake Ballou, had to make the tackle, and that's why I wasn't sure that Coach Fulps would kick it deep. There is speed back there to burn.
Yes, it is. They have about 5 or 6 guys back there.
Mike Anderson on the return. And as Don mentioned, the kicker, Ballou, brought him down. So 1st and 10 for Tulsa Boys Club Red from the 46-yard line of B.A. Silver. Split backs for Tulsa Boys Club. And back to pass on 1st down. And a man at the 25-yard line, Tony Daniels, incomplete. And we see right away that Tulsa Boys Club not afraid to go to the air.
No, they're not. They have a real leader in Justin Skillins. He's one of those 5-year players, and he has a lot of heart.
Skillins, the quarterback, just out of reach of Tony Daniels.
Connor Finley on the coverage for the Tigers. One of the things I've noticed, a lot of the quarterbacks live with the head coaches.
Yeah, you notice that, don't you? The coach's sons. And play action.
That's so true.
And that is incomplete at the 29-yard line. Almost picked off there by Connor Finley. The intended receiver was Mike Anderson.
Absolutely. I guess the point I was making about the quarterbacks living with the head coaches is typically that gives Dad an awful lot of time to work with the young man, and they make good decisions. Fulps, you'll see him quarterback for Silver, and he won't make many mistakes, but I will mention this. He's going to be playing with a broken finger.
Yes, he does live with him, but his father, you may recognize the name, Leon Skillins. He was a standout player at Booker T. Washington High School, and he said his son would never play on the line like he did.
And Skillins running with it to the 40-yard line. A flag is down. Broken Arrow stop was made by Connor Finley. And that's going to go against Tulsa Boys Club red. So we get our first penalty of the game, 30 seconds in. No score here in the first quarter in the EOC 6th grade championship.
We've had 4 plays here, and we've only used 30 seconds, unlike the last game that we just did when it seemed like the quarters were ending before we got started. But if they throw the ball a lot, hey, sit back and get you a big drink. It's going to take a while.
Well, I'm sure we'll see him run the ball.
Well, that's
force
gonna
over with.
Push him back inside Tulsa Boys Club territory.
We have holding the offense from the spot of the foul. Still, replay third down.
So 3rd down and 10. The ball pushed back to the 45-yard line of Tulsa Boys Club. Split backs, and Skillins is going to throw. Now he swings it out into the flat, and that's caught. And a nice play made by Maurice Cotton. He's got room to run. Near is the first down marker. He has the first down all the way down to the 29-yard line of Broken Arrow.
Just exactly what Coach Fulp said could not happen. He said he couldn't have missed tackles, and this is exactly what's going to happen on the pass play.
Coming right into your screen, Maurice Cotton.
T.J. Goins overran the play just a bit, and Cotton was off to the races.
The Tulsa Boys Club, with just a minute gone in this game, has it 1st and 10 from the 29 of Broken Arrow. Skillins will hand it off, and off the left side, Cobbs for a yard or 2. So we do see Tulsa Boys Club put it on the ground. Sean, how many times will we see that tonight?
Oh, I'm sure we'll see it another 15 to 20 times. They have about 5 or 6 different guys they use back there. Great problem to have.
Maybe a yard, 2nd down and 9 from the 29.
Another good thing to have would be big number 74, Rico Knox. That is a giant on the offensive line for the Bulldogs.
Split backs again. Skillins. Play action. Bounces off one tackler. Running right, turns it upfield, down to the 21-yard line. And there on the stop for Broken Arrow is Scott Riggs. But Skillins keeping the ball that time. And that will bring 3rd down and 3 for Tulsa Boys Club.
Riggs is one of the smaller of the Tiger defenders, but believe it or not, he's a co-leader in tackles for the season, and he is a fast one.
3rd down and 3 from the 22 of Broken Arrow. This is the first possession of the game. Skillins barking out instructions to the right side. Now he'll drop back. He throws it, has a man open, and that's deflected and incomplete at the 5-yard line. And was that Scott Riggs again who got a hand on it? Also there on the coverage for Broken Arrow.
Might have been Cale Fulps back there in coverage as well.
Cale Fulps, all right.
This will be
4th down and 3, Don?
That's what I was going to say. This is the first time we've gone to a 4th down.
Well, we'll take a timeout, so we'll have a little bit to ponder what Coach Skillins has up his sleeve for 4th and 3 from the 22 of Broken Arrow. First possession of the game here in the EOC 6th grade championship on Cox Communications.
Rice, only a good energy food for the active athlete. No, it's also the best initial treatment for sprained joints. Are we advocating putting rice on a sprained ankle? Not exactly. You see, rice is a memory word for rest, ice, compression, and elevation, the best beginning treatment for injured joints. Apply compression carefully. Remember, a wrinkled or too tight ACE wrap can act like a tourniquet. Then elevate and rest the extremity and pack it in ice. When in doubt with any extremity injury, remember, ice is nice.
He's won the U.S. Open. He's won the Masters. Be there when Tiger Woods takes on PGA champion Rich Beem, Justin Leonard, Davis Love III, and contends for an unprecedented 5th straight Grand Slam of Golf title. Witness history with every swing. Watch the PGA Grand Slam of Golf from Poipu Bay, Hawaii, November 26th and 27th. The drama of the PGA is on TNT.
Download video highlights of the best shots from each round in seconds. Order Cox High-Speed Internet.
We're early in this game. 5:33 still to play in the first quarter. No score. Tulsa Boys Club, the Bulldogs, on 4th and 3. Pitch it to the back. There is a flag. Towers running left, and he'll be dropped shy of the first down at the 26-yard line.
Whit Angleton did not make the tackle, but he made penetration into the backfield. I believe we've got a hold. Now we've got another penalty.
And Towers slow to get up for Tulsa Boys Club. And officials timeout. Towers apparently having a problem with that right leg or ankle. So they will attend to him. The tackle was made at the 25-yard line. So Tulsa Boys. And the penalty against Tulsa Boys Club will be refused by Broken Arrow. So B.A. Silver will take over for the first time. Now a good sign Towers gets to his feet.
Well, again, we mentioned it in the 5th grade game. Knock on wood, we have not had any players yet that have missed any time because of an injury.
Towers is needing help off the field, unfortunately.
Yes, that's not a good sign. He's a tough kid, and with him walking off like that, I don't know.
So Broken Arrow with the ball from their own 26. Rod Thompson down along the sidelines has some more information on that, Rod.
A 6th grade team, as you know, they hit a little harder, so it's not always just going to be the wind getting knocked out of a guy. You had Towers, he went down. Coaches seem to think he twisted his ankle a little bit. They're going to have him walk it off, and hopefully he can return. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Rod. First carry right up the middle is Ballou.
Drake Ballou, as you said on the carry, and I guarantee you the Tigers will try to ride that horse as much as they can. He's a tough kid as well.
He gets 1, 2nd down and 9 at the Broken Arrow 27-yard line. There are the Tigers cheerleaders here on their home field. Second and 9 from the 27. Here come the Broken Arrow Silver Tigers out of the I formation. There's the pitch. And running left, Dallas Bailey. And Bailey gains about 1 to the 28-yard line.
Michael Bowie makes a great play for the defensive line. Short gain on the play. The Tigers, it looks like they'll look at about a 3rd down and 7.
From their own 28-yard line. Connor Finley and Cale Fulps check in for Broken Arrow.
Fulps will run the offense again. He is one of those young men that actually gets to live with the coach. He's a smart one, too. He'll run the offense for the Tigers.
Now Fulps, the quarterback, under center. Takes the handoff to the fullback. Play action, but there to read that, Wade Patterson sacks him for a loss back at the 20-yard line. Wade Patterson, they call him Pooh. Sean, you're going to have to get us up to speed on the nicknames on the back of the jerseys.
Okay.
Dallas Bailey, the fake to Bailey. And then Fulps sacked for a loss by Pooh.
Yes, several of them have nicknames. I need to get up on them myself.
Wade Patterson, there you see him. And it is 4th down and 15 from the Broken Arrow 22. They're going to punt it away here from their own 15. Not a bad kick. Is going to bounce out of bounds at the 46-yard line. So Tulsa Boys Club with their 2nd possession of the football game.
Smart call there by the coaching staff of the Tigers. Kick it out of bounds, no chance for return, and go play defense. We're still tied 0-0, 2:57 left in quarter number 1.
Yeah, tough for kids in 6th grade to angle punch like that. That's not hard. That's difficult to do.
That's only the 2nd time the Tigers have punted all season, and I may embarrass the coach a little bit. The first time they punted this season, it was blocked, and Jinx took it in for a touchdown.
That one more successful. There's some of the crowd here at Tiger Field in Broken Arrow for this 5th game of the day, the EOC 6th grade championship. And Tulsa Boys Club in the I formation. Skillins hands it off to the fullback. Still on his feet, but won't have anywhere to go.
Samuel Moses came in a hurry, but I'll tell you what, that's a tough runner for the Boys Club. He took the hit and almost danced out of the pile.
That was Mike Anderson who got the carry for Tulsa Boys Club Red. A loss of a yard, 2nd down and 11. Here's the play again. Anderson met immediately. Almost got away, almost escaped this ankle tackle. Finished off by Dallas Bailey. Officials throw a flag here.
start.
Yes, I believe Mike rushed for 21 touchdowns this year.
Well, the false start against Tulsa Boys Club.
It's quite a statistic, rushing for 22 touchdowns in a youth football season. As you know, it's only a 9-game season, so he scored at least once in every ball game.
Clock ticking down to 2:20 left, first quarter, no score in the EOC 6th grade championship game. Here's Skillins running with it, left side, now pitches the ball. They're going to say he was down. Now, that was very close. He did pitch the ball to Gabriel Lynn, but they say that Skillins was down, and that's a tackle for a loss for Broken Arrow and Scott Riggs.
Yeah, Gabriel Lynn, he's another 5-6-year player. He's come out of our Mighty Mite program.
Whit Angleton also, I guess, on the play made the shoestring tackle, which caused the bad pitch. It'll be third down.
And 20, third and 20, as Tulsa Boys Club now at their own 45-yard line. Skillins is going to throw it out to the far side. That is complete to David Hill, who has some room along the sideline down to the, now they're going to say he stepped out at the 36-yard line.
JT Goins makes the stop, but they're going to get close to a first down. We may measure.
Very close to a first down here. We see the replay on it. Nice throw by Skillins.
I believe that was Michael Anderson on the reception.
Yeah, Mike Anderson. He bowled his way to a first down for Tulsa Boys Club. So they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 37 of Broken Arrow. Justin Skillins, the quarterback for Tulsa Boys Club. Again, the I formation. Skillins will give it to the tailback. They have him by the shirt tail. And Lynn is dropped about the 33-yard line. And if they didn't get him by the shirt, he had a lot farther to go.
You'll have to credit the offensive lineman up front for the Bulldogs. He was not touched till he got in the secondary.
And he gained 5 yards, 2nd down and 5 at the 32 of BA. No score. We're under a minute to go in the first quarter. Skillins will give it to Lynn again. He'll bounce ahead to the 28-yard line. It'll only be about 2 yards from a first down for Tulsa Boys Club.
Eric Ham comes across to make the tackle for the Tigers. The Bulldogs have it 3rd and short.
Gabriel Lynn, back-to-back carries there, Sean.
Oh, yes. He's, like I said, we have about 5 or 6 kids back there, and they're all tough kids.
Sean Ross from Tulsa Boys Club with us. Don Rice from Broken Arrow. I'm Mark Neely. Richard Johns, our statistician. Glad to have you here for the EOC 6th grade championship. Now Lynn to the left side will turn the corner. He's inside the 20, a first down and more. Finally dropped at the 12-yard line. And another first down for TBC Red.
Lynn was one tackler away from taking it into the end zone. Cale Fulp saved a touchdown for the Tigers.
17-yard gain for Gabriel Lynn.
Yeah, thank you. We're glad to have Cox here. I've been in the league for 15 years. I never expected this.
And we're going to come down to the end of the first quarter. Time will elapse. We'll switch ends and head into quarter number 2 in the EOC 6th grade championship game. The HCT Indians Nations Football Conference Championship Saturday here on Cox Communications.
The 2002 Indian Nations Football Conference Championships are being made possible by the following youth organizations: Bishop Kelly Junior Comets and Tulsa Titans Football. Contact Terry Clark at 493-1413. Bixby Youth Football Association. Contact Mark Edmondson at 366-3500. The Broken Arrow Youth Football Association. Contact Tom Lott at 251-1015. And the Claremore Youth Football Association. Contact Eric Munden at 269-3937.
Ernie Miller Pontiac GMC is already celebrating 2003 with great savings on the all-new 2003 Pontiacs and GMCs. We welcome you to shop our huge selection and take a test drive in the most talked-about SUV on the road today, the Envoy from GMC. And you talk about a truck, it's the GMC 2003 Sierra. It'll make you ride with a smile. Come shop the friendly place. Ernie Miller Pontiac GMC, 4700 South Memorial.
Into the second quarter, no score between Tulsa Boys Club Red and the Broken Arrow Silver Tigers. And it'll be first down and 10 from the 12-yard line for TBC. Deep in Broken Arrow territory. We'll hear from Rod Thompson here shortly. Skillins gives it to the tailback, and there's room to run. Lynn down to the 5-yard line for Gabriel Lynn. Rod Thompson down on the sidelines. Part of our broadcast crew tonight.
Cale Fulp steps up to make the tackle one more time for the Tigers, and I tell you, if you're relying on your safeties to make plenty of tackles for you, you're in a bit of trouble in defense.
Fulp's made the stop. There he is. 30 seconds into the second quarter, and Tulsa Boys Club threatening to put the first points on the board. Lynn again, but is hit in the backfield. He gets to the line of scrimmage and may get a yard or a half yard or so, but a good defensive play there made by Broken Arrow. Is that Connor Finley who touched him first?
Connor Finley plays linebacker and also plays in the backfield for the Tigers. He scored 7 touchdowns this season for BA.
And Drake Ballou also there. So TBC, third down and 3 at the 5 of Broken Arrow. TBC will have split backs on 3rd and 3. Tied in on the left side of the formation. And Skillins to throw. A fade out towards the back line of the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for Tony Daniels.
Finley played it well as he got behind the receiver, and they tried to go with the fade pattern. Finley, if he'd had the speed, might have caught it.
Tony Daniels, the intended receiver for Tulsa Boys Club. Skillins on the fade pass. Let him about a yard or two too long there. So 4th down and 3. They can get a first down without scoring here at the Broken Arrow 5. Skillins hands it off, running left, but dropped is Gabriel Lynn. And Broken Arrow will take over on downs after the defensive play by J.T. Goins. Here's the 4th down play, and right there was Goins. So Tulsa Boys Club does not score after getting the ball inside the 10. Still scoreless, 6:29 to go, second quarter in the EOC 6th grade championship game.
Rice, only a good energy food for the active athlete. No, it's also the best initial treatment for sprained joints. Are we advocating putting rice on a sprained ankle? Not exactly. You see, rice is a memory word for rest, ice, compression, and elevation, the best beginning treatment for injured joints. Apply compression carefully. Remember, a wrinkled or too tight ACE wrap can act like a tourniquet. Then elevate and rest the extremity and pack it in ice. When in doubt with any extremity injury, remember, ice is nice.
Catch the best the NBA has to offer with NBA League Pass on Sports in Demand.
NBA League Pass is like my own personal NBA control room.
Get up to 40 out-of-market regular season games a week on digital cable.
My job transferred me far from home, but I can still see my team play.
Order today. Now you've got games. Order NBA League Pass.
Don't miss a single slam dunk. Order NBA League Pass at 10% off. Available with Cox Digital Cable.
No score with 6:24 left, second quarter in the EOC 6th grade championship game. I'm Mark Neely along with Sean Ross from the Tulsa Boys Club. Don Rice of Broken Arrow up here in the booth with us. And down on the field, Rod Thompson. Rod?
I'm joined here now by Eric Munden. He's a president of Claremore Youth Football. And I understand you guys have a lot of programs, a lot of exciting things going on over in Claremore.
I tell you what, we're having a lot of fun at Claremore. We've been truly blessed with a lot of good parents, a lot of good people. We've got 10 board members that have just worked their tails off to help the program work great. And we've started about 7 years ago, back in 1996. The program has just grown great over the past 7 years. And I tell you, we have second grade Mighty Might for the first time this year, which has been fun. Watching those youngsters play up through 6th grade. So But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a great ride, that's for sure.
Well, keep up the good work. And I'm also joined here by his vice president, his right-hand man, which would be Mike Shelton. Hey, he talked about the programs, and I understand the growth is taking off there in Claremore. You guys are really growing.
Sure, the last 2 years especially, but in 7 years we've increased from 104 kids to about 440 kids. So it's really exploded.
How do you deal with such a growth, such a rapid growth in such a short amount of time?
It's difficult. We have to round up equipment every year, and I personally do the equipment and have to get it ready, and I scramble trying to get it all ready. So it's tough, but it's a good thing.
Well, you guys are doing a good job, and keep up the good work.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Back to you, Mark.
Hey, thanks, Rod. Broken Arrow, 3rd down now and 4. Ballou had the first carry. He picked up 6. That last one, actually no gain. And Cale Fulps, the quarterback for Broken Arrow, instructs the huddle as 5:10 now to go.
The Tigers will come to the line. They'll look at a 3rd down and 4, and I know the coaches want to keep the clock rolling.
High formation, man in motion. And they give it to the back, Dallas Bailey. Drags the pile a few yards, but will not have the first down. Pretty close, however. They got a pretty good mark. And we may get a measurement.
Officiating crew is going to take a look at it, and as you said, they may bring the chains on. In fact, I believe they will. We're going to measure this one.
Started to go right. Cut it back. Positive yardage for Dallas Bailey, and maybe a first down here. We see the Tulsa Boys Club defense swarm them. Sean Ross, the offense for TBC, has been pretty effective here, just have yet to put any points on the board.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. You know, they've had a lot of teams that really came out to play them this year in the playoffs, so we'll be okay. We keep plugging at it.
Well, it is a first down. 1st and 10 from the Broken Arrow 19-yard line. Aaron Rice checks in for Broken Arrow. As the clock winding under 4:45 to go. 2nd quarter, no score. Tulsa Boys Club is at the better of the scoring opportunities so far. But the Broken Arrow defense has kept them off the board. High formation for Broken Arrow Silver. To the tailback. And across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Nice tackle on the play by Chris Horn. He gets some help from one of his other big boys up front. And the Tigers will have to look at 2nd down and long.
Wood Angleton checks in. 2nd down and 7 at the 22 of Broken Arrow.
Both of these teams have been in the championship before, so I figured it would be a tough game. They both have been here before.
And these have really been the 2 successful teams throughout the last few years.
Yes, they have.
And I formation on 2nd down and 7. Fake and the pitch to Dallas Bailey running left. And he can't turn the corner.
Yes, everyone talk about the offense, but the defense is just as quick.
And that was Justin Skillins, who was the first to get to Bailey.
Skillins plays the pitch perfectly. He strings him out, waits for help, and then actually he'll make the tackle as well.
Wade Patterson almost intercepted the pitch for Tulsa Boys Club. He was in the backfield in a hurry. So it's 3rd down and 7 at the 22 of Broken Arrow. No score. 2nd quarter, 3:05 to go till halftime. What are the power on? And in the backfield, dropped for a loss is Dallas Bailey. Skillins again there along with Mike Anderson.
Now the Tiger coaching staff will have a decision to make. I would assume they will attempt to punt here with 2:42 left in the 2nd quarter.
Yes, that's some of that team speed I was referring to. That's something you can't coach.
That you cannot. Mike Anderson bursted through to make the tackle on 4th and 9 from the 20. Broken Arrow looks like they are going to punt it here. Now they call the timeout. Some confusion. And Broken Arrow Silver calls their first timeout. With 2:17 to go.
Heads up play by Connor Finley. If things aren't right on a punt that deep in your territory, you've got to call a timeout.
Broken Arrow Silver and Tulsa Boys Club Red have played twice previously. Each team has won once. Again, TBC Red's only loss over the last 2 seasons to BA Silver. That was the preseason, 2001, correct?
I believe so.
There haven't been many losses. It's nice
No.
when you lose so infrequently, Sean, that you can't remember.
I can't remember.
Well, as Sean alluded to earlier, these are the only teams since my recollection, since the 4th grade that have played in this final.
That is domination. 2:17 to go till halftime. And Broken Arrow will try to punt it away here on 4th down and 9 from their own 20.
I believe 3rd grade, Don.
There to punt. Drake Ballou. And they snap it short. Boy, there's some misdirection. Couldn't keep up with it. It's tackled, though, at the 19-yard line. They did not punt it. Instead, they gave it to Dallas Bailey. But Tulsa Boys Club will take over on downs at the 20-yard line. Great field position for TBC Red. Rod Thompson is down along the sidelines again. Rod?
Hey, I'm joined here now with the Broken Arrow cheerleaders, and they're all here. What's your name?
Tori.
Tori. I have Tori with me right here. Tori, what do you like most about being a cheerleader?
To have fun.
To have fun. I kind of caught Tori off on the spot right there. What's your name?
Paige.
Paige, what do you like most about being a cheerleader?
Competition.
She likes the competition, and hey, these girls really hook it up and do compete, and they have something to say. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey, we're getting pretty good with that. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Rod. Big run by Wade Patterson of Tulsa Boys Club. He's inside the 10, and it's 1st and goal at the 8-yard line for TBC Red. Here's the run. Skillins almost got knocked over by his own man, but look at the move there by Patterson.
The Tiger defense will be tested again. As you said, it's 1st and goal. Fullback on the carry.
And into the end zone for the TBC touchdown is Mike Anderson.
Yes, like I was referring to, Mike has had 21 of those this year.
Wow. 21 touchdowns on the season. And that one's an 8-yard run for Mike Patterson. 6-0 Tulsa Boys Club.
You get a chance to watch it again. Watch the offensive line. Not touched. Touchdown Boys Club.
So here's the extra point, and they're going to run it. And they convert into the end zone is Wade Patterson. So Patterson with the point after, and it's 7-0 Tulsa Boys Club with 1:28 to go till halftime. Well, they'd been threatening Sean Ross, and they finally put it in the end zone.
Well, I knew it was just a matter of time they could probably put it in. But like I said, Broken Arrow, Silver's playing them tough, and that's good for their team, too, to hang in there, because anything can happen in this championship game.
Mike Anderson, how many TDs again in the regular season?
21.
21.
Coaches tell me.
He has won in the championship game, 7-0. Again at this level, 6th grade. Run it, 1 point. Kick it.
Absolutely.
2.
And at this point, too, probably what the Tigers want to do, field the kickoff, no mistakes, and get to halftime and regroup.
So Tulsa Boys Club Red to kick. 8-yard touchdown run by Anderson. Point after run in by Patterson. Anthony Foster to kick it. It'll land at the 32-yard line and will be returned by Broken Arrow.
Dallas Bailey on the return, and he'll work it up past about the 36. Tigers will bring their offense out 1st and 10.
Craig Boydston marches into the game for Broken Arrow as they have it 1st and 10 from their own 38. Don Rice, what does Broken Arrow need to do offensively to move this football?
Well, knowing Coach Fulps as I do, I promise you there won't be anything tricky until we get to the half. He's going to go in at halftime, try to regroup a little bit, and he's one of the better coaches at making adjustments at halftime.
High formation. Coach Fulps. Don Cale at the helm. And the screen pass. And then they pitch it back, and it's loose at the 31-yard line. And Tulsa Boys Club recovers.
Well, as I said, probably what Coach Fulps will do is go to his bag of tricks and come out and try to score.
Tony Daniels recovers for Tulsa Boys Club. A screen pass kind of turned into the hook and ladder here.
That surprises me. I did not expect that, but hey, you got to roll the dice and try to go score too.
Skylar Temp tried to get it back to Dallas Bailey, but Tony Daniels pounced on the football, and now 1st and 10 for Tulsa Boys Club at the 32-yard line. Clock running, though, 42 seconds left, so not a lot of time for Tulsa Boys Club.
I think on this one they may try to get one for the half.
Throw deep. Late entrant into the game, Patterson, so timeout is called by Leon Skillen's TBC Red Team. And the clock halts with 31 seconds to go till intermission. And they only score the game at the 1:20 mark of this quarter. An 8-yard run by Mike Anderson. Patterson with the point after. 7-0 Tulsa Boys Club.
You know, really this game, Mark, is kind of unfolding a lot like the last ball game did. The last ball game, Bixby controlled the football throughout most of the ball game. This ball game, the Boys Club is, but yet the Tiger defense has held them out of the end zone except for one big play.
Head coach Leon Skillens at Tulsa Boys Club. Is that a rally cap there, Sean?
That's new to me. That's new to me.
Ordinarily, I'd say that's a tennis visor, but I'm not sure. Boy, that big plays much tennis.
Here we go for Tulsa Boys Club. Quarterback Justin Skillens, 1st and 10 from the 32 of Broken Arrow. Just 31 seconds to go. Skillens rolling right. Now he's looking to the near side, and he's going to throw. He has a man open. That's caught. Gabriel Lynn in for the touchdown. And there goes Tulsa Boys Club with a 32-yard pass reception for a touchdown, and it's 13-0.
Lynn caught the pass in full stride.
Yeah, those two kids there, I can say a lot. Just can't say enough about them. They're just winners. They go out and they play hard, and they're just great athletes. You see, just sit back there and air it out. They have a lot of confidence in each other.
And into the end zone goes Lynn. Now for the point after. And barreling ahead. I don't think he got in there, though. He did not. A little bit short, Anderson. And with 23 seconds to go till halftime, Tulsa Boys Club 13 and Broken Arrow nothing. Well, Sean Ross, you said look big, and they went big.
Yes.
TD pass, Skillens.
Skillens did throw an absolutely perfect spiral, but I tell you what, he had plenty of time to throw, and I have to go back to him. The big boys up front for the Boys Club are doing the job today.
Yes, that's where it all begins, with the big guys up front. Can't stress that enough.
13-0, Broken Arrow trailing in this game. They'll get the ball one last time, but won't have much time. TBC Red to kick it. This game was scoreless with a minute and a half to go till halftime, and 2 quick touchdowns for Tulsa Boys Club. One coming after a Broken Arrow turnover. Back for Broken Arrow is Wood Angleton.
Foster will kick it off for the Boys Club.
And covered at the 39-yard line by Broken Arrow's Cale Fulps, the quarterback. So 1st and 10 with 21.5 seconds left till halftime.
Well, in the first ball game I did this afternoon, I had a friendly little wager with David Alexander on a play. This one I'll make you a deal. If Coach Fulps does that hook and ladder again, I'll buy your breakfast.
You're not anticipating that?
No, I think we're going to go to the half down 13-0 and try to regroup.
And the clock is running now, as you see in the left-hand corner of your screen. And Fulps may not even get to play off. And he will. And he's going to throw. Here comes the rush. One screen pass caught at the 35-yard line, up towards midfield. And tackled there to end the half is Dallas Bailey. So 2 late scores for Tulsa Boys Club Red. And TBC leads Broken Arrow 13-0. Rod Thompson down on the field. Let's visit with Rod.
Joined here now by Coach Fulps. Came out, you said you had to stop the big plays. You contained them the first couple of possessions, then they kind of got loose. 13-0. What do you tell you guys at the half?
Well, they're just too big and fast. We're going to have to wrap up and do a better job. I don't know how well we were prepared for their speed, so we'll make some adjustments. Probably try to spread the field a little bit in the second half. Try to show some different blitz packages and give them some problems on defense. We got to sustain the drive. And right now, we're not blocking them. We got to block them better in the second half, and hopefully something will happen. Maybe that'll spread them out that last play of the first half. But we got to get something going on offense and be able to hold the ball for a little while.
I see you had a bad break. You tried the little trick play and they came up with a fumble. But you're trying different things, trying to get some points on the board.
Well, we're outmatched, and we're trying to spread the field, trying to give them looks up, maybe something they haven't seen, and try to pop a big play. They run so well and so good athletically that probably about the only chance we got. But we'll try to make some adjustments at halftime.
All right, good luck in the second half, Coach. Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Rod. This Hopper Construction Techniques Indian Nations Football Conference Championship Day at the 6th grade level. The EIAC 6th grade championship game at the half. TBC Red 13 and the Broken Arrow 6th grade Silver Tigers nothing. We'll take a timeout. More ahead here on Cox Communications.
The 2002 Indian Nations Football Conference Championships are being made possible by the following youth organizations. Glenpool Youth Sports Football. Contact Kurt Shekel at 298-0711. Inola Youth Football Association. Contact Rick Hanneman at 543-7838. Jenks Trojans Athletics. For more information, contact JTA at 378-1429. And the Coweta Quarterback Club. Contact Ralph Keel at 357-2647.
If you have a team, you need equipment, and the place to start is Midwest Sporting Goods. We offer brand name selections with personal service, and thanks to our in-house graphics department, we can offer 1 to 2 week turnaround on your screen printing needs with up to 6 colors. We can even embroider your company name or club logo on site with a minimum order of only 4 pieces. Midwest can meet all your equipment or clothing needs with brand name items like Rawlings, Russell, Adidas, or Wilson. Midwest Sporting Goods, names you know from a name you can trust. Call us today at 252-4676.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce the 2002 Tulsa Bulldogs cheerleaders. Let's start off with Paige Drew, Desiree Foster, Destiny Foster, Darian Grimmett, Sierra Horn, Courtney Veely, Samantha White, Stacy Samuels, Darian Williams, Whitney Williams, Precious Hall, and Audrey Vanquez. Ladies and gentlemen, 2002 Tulsa Bulldog Cheerleaders 6th grade squad.
Get down. Yes, sir. Slip and slide records. Get down. Finna take it to the highs. Just get on up and get down. All of my peoples all across the world. This song goes out to all the boys and girls. You want the folks to come and turn your body out. You better take it to the high. Come on. Yes, sir.
Slip and slide getting loose. More punch than your bowl of juice. And ain't nobody more jiggy than us. Stuff so rough it causes head rush like whoa. Give it to me, bring it here. Don't stop, girl. Shake it here, shake it there. Let Money Mark get off your derriere. We off the chain for the whole year. So if you look good with a big old butt, live in your own crib and make your own bucks. Hit me up, TradePlus.com, and tell me where you from.
Smoke out, choke out, we get off the chain like we just broke out. You don't know about me, J. Dot. When I come through, all the haters get hot. Cause I got more gang, more cheese in the bank, more rain. My dogs on dubs, yours ain't. My dogs do whatever, yours can't. We them that's gonna make you get up out your seat. We don't play, we take it to the house. MIA, take it to the house. The way we take it to the house. Take it to the house, take it to the house. 305, take it to the house. Well, we got that vibe, take it to the house. Slip and slide, take it to the house. Take it to the house, take it to the house.
Okay, play with it, yo, it ain't no stopping it. S&S and we rockin' it. We gon' rock it and do our
Ladies and gentlemen, 2002 6th grade Tulsa Bulldog cheerleaders. Let's have a nice hand for them. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce the 6th grade cheer squad for the Broken Arrow Silver Tigers. Starting off with Amanda Barber, Emily Kane, Mackenzie Dodds, Lydia Eng, Austin Fulp, Becca Fulps, Paige Grayson, Brooke Hodge, Ashlyn Haynes, Brianna Hill, Megan Leake, Emily McKenzie, Malia Matzler, Amber Pulliam, Tori Rizzo, Kayla Smith, Whitney Walker, Shelby Watkins, Brianna Wright, and Chelsea Young. Ladies and gentlemen, 2002 6th grade Tigers cheer squad.
Get ready for a lot of fun and excitement. Now, let's start. Check this out.
Now just throw your hands up high in the sky, represent where you're from, cause it's west till I die. Whistle while you twerk. Get right, get right, get right, get right. Work some. Get right, 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 get right. Get it from the top.
Ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is wow. These are 6th grade cheer squad silver team, led by head coach Tracy.
High school football. It's fun. In your face. And did we mention the fans? Each week, Cox Channel 9 features 2 days of live action from across the state.
Steps up, throws, picked off. On the wing, there's Blackshirt. He might go all the way. Inside the 10, touchdown Cardinals.
If you need more high school football, you've got to watch Cox Communications Channel 9. Another reason we're local like no one else.
The 2002 Indian Nations Football Conference Championships are being made possible by the following youth organizations. The Future Owasso Rams. Contact Merle Kellogg at 371-4188. The Sapulpa Little Chiefs Football Association. Contact Jimmy Johnson at 227-4857. The Union Youth Football Association. Contact Paul Fehrenbacher at 365-5504. And by the Salvation Army Tulsa Boys and Girls Club. Call 834-2464.
TBC Red leading the Broken Arrow Tigers 13-0 at the half of the EOC 6th grade championship. Mike Hopper, who is the head coach of the Union Silver team, who will play in the 7th grade title game up next, is down on the field with Rod Thompson. Rod?
As you said, I'm joined here now by Mike Hopper, who's the title sponsor of this great event. And how does it feel, Mike, to be a sponsor of something so good like this?
Well, we're really excited about it. It's you know, we found in Northeast Oklahoma we play some of the best football in the Southwest, and Indian Nation Football Conference has done a great job, and we're proud of the organization that we're a part of at Union, and just excited to see the boys and the development of their football skills at such an early age.
So you kind of get it twofold. You're the sponsor and you're also the coach, I see, of Union Silver. You guys made it to the championship game. I'm sure you're pretty excited about that also.
Sure, and we match up with a Jinx team, so it's a Union Jinx thing, and you never know what's going to happen, but I'm sure we're in for a good one.
Hey, they just don't do Union Jinx in the high school. They do it in middle school too, huh?
Right.
Hey, well, we appreciate the help, and thanks a lot, and good luck.
All right, thanks, Rod.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Rod. And we're just about ready for the start of the second half. But first, Rod Thompson is ready again. He has Leon Skillins alongside from Tulsa Boys Club.
Joined here now by the coach of Tulsa Boys Club, Coach Skillen. Hey, game plan is work to perfection. You pointed out you guys have to control the line of scrimmage and stop the running back, and you guys have had some great pursuit in doing that.
Hey, I'm real proud of the guys, Rod. All week long we've been evaluating film, broke it down, put it on paper for the guys to almost do it like a classroom assignment, and right now the guys get an A+. But we got another half to go, Rod, and we want to keep the intensity and not get overexcited.
What'd you tell the guys during the halftime? You're up 13-0, control the game. What do you tell your guys to keep them composed?
Hey, I said, guys, you know what? We got a lot of football to play. Keep it going. We got to go out here until the last quarter's ended, and we got to make sure that at the end of the game, TBC is the only one standing with the hand number one.
Well, good luck in the second half, Coach. Good job.
Thanks, Rod. Appreciate it.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, Rod. We're ready for the start of the second half. Thanks to Leon Skillins and Sean Ross. He's pretty happy with the way the first half went.
Yeah, I guess so. Like I said, you know, it's a tough game. BA Silver, they have been here before, so they know what they're doing.
Anthony Foster to kick off, but a whistle. And this second half yet to begin. We'll try it once more. Here's some of the highlights from the first half, which we had a scoreless game until late in the second quarter. But here is the run and catch by Maurice Cotton. And then Leon Skillins hands it off. And Anderson had nowhere to go. The Broken Arrow defense holding there. Fulps with a give to Drake Ballou. Swarmed by the TBC Red defense. Dallas Bailey running left. But Skillins, the quarterback who also plays defense, got him for TBC Red. Now here's the live kick of the beginning of the second half. Down to Fulps, and he is down at the 43-yard line. So Broken Arrow begins with possession to begin the second half.
Well, as Coach Fulps said, to end the half, he's going to try to spread them out a little bit. But one of the things that's going to hurt a little bit for the Tigers, again, I touched on it earlier, quarterback Fulps has a broken finger and can't throw the ball quite as well as he'd like to.
Total yards, 137 for TBC in the first half, 11 for Broken Arrow. Despite only 2 first downs, TBC has 2 scores and lead 13-0. Mark Neely along with Don Rice of Broken Arrow. Sean Ross at Tulsa Boys Club with us. And down on the field, Rod Thompson. Richard Johns, our statistician. From the eye, the ball fumbled. Fulps picked it up and actually will get a couple of yards out of that.
Actually, Mark, I believe the Tigers have indeed gone to their backup quarterback, and I think it's Dallas Bailey that's in to run the offense.
So Dallas Bailey, there is Dallas. Actually, that's Connor Finley heading off the field. Yeah, that was the trouble on the exchange.
So it is Finley that was running the offense.
So Finley gives way. Now in motion to the right side goes Angleton. And the handoff up the middle to midfield for Broken Arrow. That carry, and as you see, Coach Fulps.
Drake Ballou got the carry for the Tigers.
And Cale was back at quarterback. So a little different look Coach Fulps gave for the first play of the second half.
Absolutely. I don't know if that was a wrinkle, but again, I saw when Cale got up after returning the kick, he was looking down at that hand, so I don't know if he got bumped on the finger or whether something else was wrong.
Cale Fulps, the quarterback, has a broken ring finger on his right hand, his throwing hand. So a tough injury for a right-handed throwing quarterback to deal with. 13-0, TBC leads early part of the third quarter. Fulps back to throw, hit as he throws, and the ball up for grabs is intercepted at the 40-yard line by Tony Daniels. He's down to the 43-yard line of Broken Arrow, and once again the Bulldogs make a big play. This one on defense.
Daniels dropped in coverage well and read Fulps' pass and picked it off. If it wasn't for Samuel Moses, he might have taken it to the house for a touchdown.
Which assistant is that, Sean?
I didn't get a. I really didn't see that. They changed the screen on me.
Here's Fulps with the pass. And
I believe
Daniels.
Yes, I believe it was Smith, I believe.
Connor Finley was the intended receiver. So here's TBC out of the I formation and breaking through the line of scrimmage. And the pile, Marcus Cotton, up to the 27-yard line. A first down run, a big run on first down for TBC.
Yeah, that's another one of those running backs I was telling you guys about. They have stable of running backs. That's Maurice Cotton. He's another tough kid.
Rice will come up and put a helmet on him, but Cotton will run through the tackle. Connor Finley will make the tackle with JT Goins' help. 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
28-yard line is where the ball is. Split backs. And they give it to the tailback running right. And turning the corner, stumbling ahead to the 23-yard line. Again is Maurice Cotton.
Well, Cotton showed on that play he doesn't need much of a crease to turn it upfield. He runs with power.
Sean, the stickers on the helmet, what do those signify?
Oh, the coaches pass those out for good blocks, good hits, touchdowns, things like that.
Quite a few of them on the helmet of Maurice Cotton.
Based on how many stickers I saw there, I may get in the sticker business.
2nd down and 5 from the 23. Skillins gives it to the fullback. Head at the 21-yard line is Cobbs. Ryan Cobbs. Well, you're right, Sean. There's a lot of carries to go around, and
yes, it is.
Here's one for Cobbs.
Yes, it is, and as well as you know, Jordan Towers, which is a great back. He went out in the first half, and I haven't seen him return to the game, so I don't know what the.
Jordan had to leave with some help. Hopefully he's doing okay. Hand off, bouncing to the left side, Cotton. And nowhere to go there. Broken Arrow defense. Dustin Hamilton.
Dustin Hamilton and Scott Riggs, exactly. Riggs came up from his safety position to finish the tackle off. Bulldogs will look at 4th down and 3.
From the 21 of Broken Arrow, TBC Red trying to add to a 13-0 lead. We're just over midway through the third quarter. As you can see, some concern on the BA Silver faces.
Yeah, it surprised me that they're working the middle pretty good. They probably went after one.
And Skillins had to hang on to the ball. And he didn't get the first down, so taking over on downs is Broken Arrow.
I think Skillins bothered.
Skillins
bobbled the ball just enough. His knee went down, and then the whistle got him.
Well, let's take a timeout with 3:29 to go, third quarter. 13-0 TBC Red leading in this EOC 6th grade championship game. More ahead here on Cox Communications.
Rice, only a good energy food for the active athlete. No, it's also the best initial treatment for sprained joints. Are we advocating putting rice on a sprained ankle? Not exactly. You see, rice is a memory word for rest, ice, compression, and elevation, the best beginning treatment for injured joints. Apply compression carefully. Remember, a wrinkled or too tight ACE wrap can act like a tourniquet. Then elevate and rest the extremity and pack it in ice. When in doubt with any extremity injury, remember, ice is nice.
.329 is the time remaining in the third quarter. 13-0. TBC Red leading Broken Arrow Silver. Still ahead later tonight. We have the HCT 7th grade championship. That'll be the finale of this championship Saturday. Jinx Maroon against Union Silver. First and 10 for the BA Tigers from their own 22 and to the 26-yard line. A gain of 5 yards.
The Tigers will let Drake Ballou carry it for the first play of the fourth quarter. Hey, we've documented Cale Fulps' broken finger. I guess I should pass along. Drake Ballou also broke a finger in their last ball game as well. You talked a little bit about Union Silver. I tell you what, don't go anywhere, folks. Watch this team next. They may be the best youth football team I've ever seen.
Jinx head coach Alan Trimble and Union assistant varsity coach Tom Stockton will join me for the HCT 7th grade championship still ahead. Fake pitch, and now it's knocked out of the hands of Fulps, but he's able to jump back on top of it. And it'll be third down and long. Rod Thompson with another update from the field. Rod?
Joined here now by Carla Caddy, a big fan of TBC. Got to be exciting. You have a son that plays. How does it feel? Your team has been undefeated. How does it feel to have your son a part of a program like TBC, go undefeated and get to the championship game?
It feels really good to be a part of this team. My son's been a part of this team since 3rd grade, and since he's been on this team, he has really learned a lot. And the thing that I can say about the coaches here, it's an excellent staff. They teach these kids very, very well, and you can see, as you can see right now, they will fight to the end.
Hey, you get pretty excited. You never know. We may see your son in the NFL one day.
I hope so. Anything, it can pay for school.
Well, thanks a lot, and we appreciate your spirit of getting pumped up for TBC. Hey, we got fans everywhere. They love this football out here. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Rod. What a hit laid by Mike Anderson on the third down run, and now it's 4th and 3 that BA is looking at.
With 1:40 left in the third quarter, I don't think Coach Fulps has any choice. He's got to roll the dice and go for this.
Whit Angleton took the wrath of Mike Anderson there.
Just a swinging Anderson on the tackle.
And it's 4th and 3 from the 20, almost the 29-yard line of Broken Arrow. They need to get to the 32. So BA, looks like they will go for it. Fulps will hand it off, running left, and not going to get the first down at the 31-yard line. The carry for Connor Finley, and Tulsa Boys Club will get possession at the 31-yard line of Broken Arrow Silver.
Yes, again, everyone talks about the offense, but the defense is pretty solid too.
Absolutely. Mr. Profit met the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage, and Profit did not back up.
Mike Anderson also helping on the hit. So 1st and 10, just a minute to go in this third quarter now. TBC up 13-0 in this EOC 6th grade championship game. And they're at the Broken Arrow 30 from the I formation. Skillins hands it off. Patterson running left, bounces off one tackle, has his forward momentum stopped. And they're going to give it to him at the 26-yard line. And we have 30 seconds to go in this third quarter.
Patterson will pick up about 4 on the last play, but he was probably touched by half of the Tiger defense. Nice hard run.
Yes, I don't know who coached those linebackers for the Tigers, but I've been watching them a few years, and those guys, they really get after you.
So they'll try one more play here in this third quarter when 2nd down and 5. And on the handoff, breaking one tackle and running right inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line to the 14 is Mike Anderson on the carry for TBC Red. Making plays defensively and offensively now.
Again, as Coach Fulps talked about, missed tackles will kill you. Anderson was actually hit behind the line of scrimmage, but was so strong he got out of it.
Anderson already has a touchdown run in this game. That's the end of the third quarter. 8 minutes to go. We head to quarter number 4 at Tiger Field in Broken Arrow. In the EOC 6th grade championship game, it's TBC Red 13. Broken Arrow Silver, nothing. Back with the fourth quarter on Cox Communications.
The 2002 Indian Nations Football Conference Championships are being made possible by the following youth organizations: Bishop Kelly Junior Comets and Tulsa Titans Football. Contact Terry Clark at 493-1413. Bixby Youth Football Association. Contact Mark Edmondson at 366-3500. The Broken Arrow Youth Football Association. Contact Tom Lott at 251-1015. And the Claremore Youth Football Association. Contact Eric Munden at 269-3937.
You break left and draw some attention your way. You sweep right and pick up some crowd action. You know what you got to do. Ready.
Right! Get in the game and join the Golden Hurricanes Toys for Tots drive Saturday, November 16th. Bring a new unwrapped toy to the game and get one free admission. The Golden Hurricane Toys for Tots drive Saturday, November 16th. Brought to you by Cox Communications Channel 9. Local like no one else.
Fourth quarter from Broken Arrow, 13-0 TBC Red, leading Broken Arrow Silver in the EOC 6th grade championship game.
Well, the Tiger defense is going to have to come up big here as the Bulldogs have it first down at the 15. If they want any shot whatsoever, they cannot give up any more points. We are almost out of clock.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line of Broken Arrow. Quarterback Justin Skillins fakes the handoff, play action, eludes one tackler, gets back to the line of scrimmage and gains 2 more before he is dropped by Scott Riggs. And down on the field once again, Rod Thompson. Rod.
I'm joined here now by the cheerleaders of TBC, and just like the team, they're undefeated, so the cheerleaders have to be undefeated too. And what's your name?
Stacy.
Stacy, what do you like most about being a Bulldog cheerleader?
It's fun.
Oh, Stacy said it's fun. What's your name?
Courtney.
Courtney, what do you like most about being a cheerleader?
Having fun and cheering them out.
Oh, she says having fun and cheering. Hey, the team is undefeated. These girls undefeated. I heard them way across the field, and they got something to say also. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Cox Cable #1!
Hey, Cox Cable #1, local like no one else. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Rod. Deep drop by Skillins. Get it out to Patterson, who's hit for a loss at the 25, and then a flag came in.
Bryce Campbell will make the stop. They're going to call it an incomplete pass.
Okay.
Well, that's the
Apparently
signal.
They didn't get the play off.
Yeah, that's the signal for too much time, so I guess we had no play at all.
So no play there. 7:08 to go, fourth quarter. Hey, Sean Ross, you got an update on Jordan Towers?
Yes, I was just informed by the athletic director, Coach Lyndon Goff, that Jordan Towers will be out for the remainder of the game.
But is doing okay? Just
But
twisted an ankle?
I think he just has a twisted ankle, and he'll be okay. Like I was saying earlier, he's a tough kid. So
He'll probably, that ankle will feel a lot better if his teammates get him a trophy here shortly.
I'm sure it will.
Rolling right side, Justin Skillins throws it into the end zone, a man open, and incomplete. Gabriel Lynn got a hand on it. Lynn has a touchdown reception earlier tonight.
That was the gentleman that Skillins hooked up with on the last touchdown pass, and he almost had him again.
Here's another peek at Skillins' throw on the run. Not a bad toss at all, just a little out of reach. No, he got a hand on it. It is 4th down for TBC Red at the 19-yard line. They need 14 yards for a first down. Skillins, play action, rolling left. Throws towards the sideline, incomplete at the 8-yard line. So Broken Arrow will take over on downs after Cale Fulps was in there to help break that up.
Well, Skillins shows his ability to roll either way, and he can throw effectively. He had a man open over the middle for a minute, but that'll turn the ball over. 1st and 10 Tigers.
So B.A. Silver will have it at the 19-yard line. with 6:57 to go in the fourth quarter in the EOC 6th grade championship game. Tulsa Boys Club Red scored with 1:28 left in the second quarter on an 8-yard TD run by Mike Anderson. PAT run in by Wade Patterson. And then with just 23 seconds left in the half after a BA turnover, a 36-yard TD pass Skillins to Gabriel Lynn. They missed the point after. Quick screen pass caught at the 12-yard line, but that is sniffed out. And nowhere to run for Broken Arrow's Connor Finley.
Well, as you mentioned it going into this series for the Tigers, all of our points have come with us inside of a minute in the second quarter.
Tony Daniels able to help out on the hit for TBC Red. Second down and 8 from the 21. Bringing him to the line of scrimmage, the BA quarterback, Cale Fulps, 5'1", 85 pounds. Down to 6:10 to go fourth quarter, and out of the eye, draw play. And Dallas Bailey reaches the 25 to the 27-yard line. So he'll be about 2 yards shy of a first down. There's the carry by Bailey.
One more time, Anderson shows his versatility and plays on both sides of the ball well. Anderson will make the tackle on the play. Third down and less than a yard for the Tiger offense.
At their own 28-yard line. Fulps has 2 receivers out to the right side. And right up the middle, it looks like they'll get the first down. Drake Ballou carrying and getting it to the 30, and that'll move the sticks for BA Silver.
Jordan Johnson made the tackle. Ballou needed 1, and that's about all he got, but they will move the chains.
Clock running down to 5:17 left. 13-0 TBC Red. Sean Ross, things are going pretty well for the Bulldogs here tonight.
Well, yes, like I said, it's probably a little tougher game than they are used to. But hey, like I said, in a championship game, anything can happen. So
Finley, the intended receiver there, that's incomplete. So here's the incompletion from Cale Fulps. Off the hands of Finley.
Tony Daniels on the defense for the Bulldogs.
Clock stopped with 4:57 to go in this fourth quarter.
You know,
and second and 10.
For both of these coaching staff, this last 5 minutes is probably going to seem like it's going to take an eternity.
Let's hope not. Fulps on second and 10. Going to throw it to the near side and incomplete at the 43. There is a flag. There were 3 red shirts near it. It appeared the intended receiver was not in the vicinity around the 35-yard line. That was JT Goings.
Might have had motion on the play on the Tigers.
Now they're going to pick up the flag and say no penalty. Well, now they're going to call it. Now they do call the motion.
That's one that'll make you say,
So the penalty against Broken Arrow Silver. And they're discussing with TBC.
Motion here. Penalty is declined. Third down.
So there you go. TBC will decline the penalty. So it's 3rd and 10.
Yes, with Don Thompson out there, our head official, I figured they would figure it out.
Don got it right, and here it is, 3rd and 10 from the 30-yard line. The EOC 6th grade championship game. Only 2 scores late in the second quarter from Tulsa Boys Club. Deep drop. And the screen pass is caught at the 24-yard line. Bailey spins at the 28, and then 4 or 5 Bulldogs bring him down. Clock continues to roll, 4:38 left.
Fulps set up the screen nicely, but again, the team speed from the Bulldogs shows as even some of the linemen are quick enough to get out and make the tackle on the sidelines. Rico Knox is one of the biggest linemen on the team and also has some wheels.
So 4th and 11 for BA Silver here. Play they need to convert to keep this drive going. As we're midway through this 4th quarter from the I formation. Throwing and a man open, incomplete though at the 45-yard line. Goins led just a little bit too far. Connor Finley also went out on a pass pattern. Goins though thought he was going to get that one.
Goins actually ran a nice pattern and he was open and it's just off his fingertips. Gabriel Lynn was there for the Bulldogs, but that'll turn the ball over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10, Boys Club.
If he had caught that ball, if they had completed that, he may have been able to run the distance.
And I would say may only because Gabriel Lynn was chasing him.
Yeah, there's some speed behind him. That's why I said may.
Absolutely.
So 3:55 left, and TBC takes over on downs with a 13-0 lead.
Well, this is something we haven't seen.
They spread it out. You're going to have to tell me about this, Sean. Here's the shovel pass. That's incomplete.
Well,
to Wade Patterson. Where'd that come from, Sean?
I think that you see, I don't think I have to tell you a thing. Like I said, that's something I haven't seen before.
Well, they spread it out, went into the shotgun, and Skillins just shoveled it forward. It went off Patterson. It is a forward pass, so it's incomplete. Though Samuel Moses came up with the football, incomplete pass.
Patterson, I guess his nickname is Pooh. If he could have hauled in the shovel pass there, Pooh was off to the races.
3:51 left, 13-0 TBC in this EOC 6th grade championship game. Skillins again in the shotgun. Hands it off. Lynn tripped up at the 35-yard line. The defensive play from Scott Riggs. 4'10", 83-pounder that is, makes some big hits.
The Bulldogs go into the spread offense. Kind of reminds me of the offense the Broken Arrow Tigers run here on Friday nights.
3rd down and 16 at the 35 of Broken Arrow. There's Riggs. Scott Riggs, inside linebacker. Also will play some halfback on offense. 3rd and 16. Running to the left side, Skillins avoids a tackler. Now cuts to the outside, inside the 25, down to the 21-yard line. It's going to be 6 or 7 yards from a 1st down. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, it's just no quitting this kid.
Riggs and Fulps will make the tackle. You mentioned Riggs a little while ago, playing inside linebacker at 4'10" and 83 pounds.
Skillins winds up actually just 3 yards shy of the 1st down. 4th and 3 at the 22. From the eye. Skillins hands it off, and Lynn will have the 1st down. He cuts to the outside, to the 15, out of the sideline, slipped and is down at the 10. And it's a 1st down for TBC. And with just 2:16 left, things are going the Bulldogs' way. Here's the 1st down run.
Connor Finley will pursue the play nicely and string it out. He'll actually use the out of bounds as an extra tackler. Lynn finally has to cut inside and he'll lose his balance.
It is 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. And the ball's loose. Still loose at the 17. Then it's picked up by Anderson, and he's tackled back at the 19-yard line. Anderson slow to get up. What's his nickname? Monster Mike.
With a lot of these players playing both ways on both sides of the ball, it's nice to see that much hustle this late in the ball game. Both teams still want this very badly.
football was actually at his lower back for a moment, Anderson reaching back for it, but he's able to recover the fumble.
Yes, that's what makes our conference so great. These kids, they really stay after it until the last bell.
And here's Lynn. There is a flag behind the play inside the 5, all the way down to the 1-yard line, but the flags are laying back near the 20.
Gabriel Lynn is knocked out of bounds at the pylons, but this one should come back. I think we've got a hold.
Minute 14 left. Here's the call.
Here, we got motion. Here, captain, go.
2 penalties against TBC Red.
Since the ball carrier was knocked out of bounds at the 1, I guess there's a pretty good chance they'll take the penalty.
That penalty's declined. We got holding here from the spot of the foul, 10 yards.
They'll mark off the holding penalty. Take it out to the 30-yard line. So instead of being at the 1, it'll be at the 30, but TBC up 13-0, a minute 14 to go in this game. The HCT 7th grade championship just ahead. Jinx Maroon against Union Silver. Rolling right, Skillins. He's going to throw towards the end zone and incomplete at the 3-yard line. 2 Broken Arrow defenders were there on coverage.
Well, the line of scrimmage is the 30, and Skillins dropped back to about the 36, and the pass landed at about the 5.
Quite an arm.
About a 31-yard heave by the young man.
Intended receiver was Tony Daniels on that play. Minute 2 to go. Justin Skillins. His father, Leon Skillins, the head coach. 62 seconds away from the 6th grade championship. Skillins rolls right, now has to come back left. That pass is deflected, incomplete at the 32-yard line. 56 seconds left, and it'll be 4th and 30 from the 30. 4th and goal.
4th and goal from the 30. Well, the only thing we haven't seen today is a field goal. Suppose they'll try it?
I doubt it.
How many field goals have you seen this year, Sean?
I've seen a few, but
Yeah.
not by this team.
No? Don, how many have you seen?
Well, I'll see this. The Silver Tigers advanced to this game by kicking a field goal in overtime. Actually advanced Saturday.
Handoff. Ryan Cobbs with room to the 15, to the 12-yard line. And that's where Broken Arrow will take over on downs. It was a 4th down run.
And you have to give Broken Arrow a lot of credit. They came out and they fought hard against a real talented, athletic team, big team. So
At TBC Red had 7 shutouts and 9 regular season wins. And they're close to getting one here in the championship game.
Well, Coach Phelps said all week that the thing that scared him the most was missing a tackle and the speed of the running backs for the Bulldogs, and it showed here today. They can flat run.
Broken Arrow with the clock ticking down to 36 seconds. Trailing 13-0. Phelps with 4 receivers. Screen pass, caught at the 10-yard line, and then dropped it to 12. That was Connor Finley on the reception.
well, it looks like they're going to win another one back to back.
And that's probably going to do it. Under 10 seconds. And the EOC 6th grade championship will go to those young men and coaches. The Tulsa Boys Club Red Bulldogs are the 6th grade champs. The clock was about to run to 0, and then all of a sudden it shot back up to 53 for some reason, a 5.3. So a timeout has been called by TBC. Make that by Broken Arrow. So Broken Arrow calls the timeout.
That'll give both coaches a chance to go out and kind of talk to their kids a little bit when it's not quite as hectic as it's going to be after the ball game.
It will be here in just a few seconds. Second down and 9 from the 14 for Broken Arrow Silver. The field goal you were mentioning, Don, BA Silver was in the first playoff game. They beat Jinx Maroon 9-6.
And that actually came in an overtime period. 4th down. The ball was at the 1. Coach elects to kick it because he said that the field was a little bit slick. He was afraid one of his linemen might slip and fall. And they knocked it through.
And they get to the title game, but will fall short. Final play. And Fulps to throw. Heaves it to the near side. And it is incomplete, nearly intercepted. And that's going to do it. And now it is official. It's over. The 6th grade champions, the Tulsa Boys Club Red, as they conclude an undefeated season, 12-0, handing Broken Arrow Silver their first loss. And as it turns out, only loss of the year. TBC Red, the 6th grade champs. More ahead here on Cox Communications. The trophies given out to those young men next.
Rice, only a good energy food for the active athlete. No, it's also the best initial treatment for sprained joints. Are we advocating putting rice on a sprained ankle? Not exactly. You see, rice is a memory word for rest, ice, compression, and elevation, the best beginning treatment for injured joints. Apply compression carefully. Remember, a wrinkled or too tight ace wrap can act like a tourniquet. Then elevate and rest the extremity and pack it in ice. When in doubt with any extremity injury, remember, ice is nice.
The 2002 Indian Nations Football Conference Championships are being made possible by the following youth organizations. Glenpool Youth Sports Football. Contact Kurt Shekel at 298-0711. Inola Youth Football Association. Contact Rick Hanneman at 543-7838. Jenks Trojans Athletics. For more information, contact JTA at 378-1429. And the Corita Quarterback Club. Contact Ralph Keel at 357-2647.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you play this hard, it's hard to call a winner and a loser. The non-winning team, the Broken Arrow Silver Tigers, are to be honored at the Trophy Stadium. Let's have a nice hand for them. Starting with the Tigers, number 7, Skylar Tim. Number 15, Scott Riggs. Number 16, the quarterback, Cale Fulps. Number 18, Aaron Rice. Number 21, Dallas Bailey. Number 22, Whit Angelton. Number 24, Connor Finley. Number 28, Justin Simmons. Number 32, Stephen Peterson. Number 34, J.T. Goins. The kicker, number 42, Drake Ballou. Number 51, Christian Littlehead. Number 55, Ditman Levi. Number 44, Jesse Kaiser. Number 78, Dustin Hamilton. Number 82, Samuel Moses. Number 87, Bryce Campbell. Number 88, Craig Boydston. And last but not least, Eric Ham. Broken Arrow Silver Tigers are coached by Coach Todd Fulps. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2002 6th grade Silver Tigers. And now receiving their trophies, the 2002 6th grade Indian Nation Football Conference champions, the Tulsa Boys Bulldogs. Starting off with number 1, Dorian Hall. Number 2, Wade Patterson. Number 4, Gabriel Lynn. Number 5, Brandon Thomas. Number 7, Justin Skillins, the quarterback. Number 10, D'Angelo Hill. Number 11, DJ Atkinson. Number 17, Joshua Taylor. Number 19, Jordan Towers. Number 20, David Hill. Number 21, Tony Daniels. Number 22, Chris Williams. Number 25, Anthony Foster. 29, Mike Anderson. 32, Maurice Cotton. Number 37, Craig Carlos. Number 40, Brian Cobbs. How about number 50, Cody Hood? Number 80, Chris Horn. Number 81, Doug Wiley. Number 88, Keith Daniels. Back down to number 72, Jordan Johnson. Number 77, Dwaylon Battle. Number 73, Deontay Adair. Number 74, Rico Knox. Number 75, Derek Wright. Number 76, Michael Bowie. Number 78, Chris Lucas. And last but not least, number 79, DeLone Prophet. Ladies and gentlemen, 2002 Indian Nation Football Conference champions, the Tulsa Boys Club Bulldogs.
There's the trophy ceremony. The TBC Red Team, the champions of the EOC 6th grade class. 13-0 is the final, beating Broken Arrow Silver. Coming up shortly, we have Jinx and Union. Jinx Maroon, Union Silver, the HCT 7th grade championship. But more on this 6th grade title for TBC. And down on the field is Rod Thompson. Rod?
Joined here now by the head coach of TBC, Coach Skillins. Big effort, both sides of the ball. You dominated. Some guys on the defensive end really stepped up. Tony Daniels with a big interception, played hard. Overall effort for you guys to win the championship. How does it feel?
Hey, I'm real excited and real proud for the kids. It's been adversity all year. You know it's lonely at the top because you're the only ones there. But, hey, we got to keep going and keep rolling. The kids kept believing in what we were telling them, and they went out here and executed.
Hey, I know you guys practiced a lot, put in the hard work. And overall, you guys had great attitudes above all. How does that make you feel?
Hey, it makes me feel real good because, guys, Rod, our kids sacrificed Halloween, Friday night football game. We out there on the gridiron getting ready for Saturday. Hey, the kids know what they're up against. We got to go out there and we got to prepare for whoever's in our way.
Hey, you can sure tell. Congratulations on the season.
Thanks, Rod.
I'm joined here now by a big man, the quarterback, Justin Skillins, and you really stepped up big running the quarterback. And how does it feel for your team to win a championship?
It feels real good. You know, Broken Arrow, they're a real good team, and it's a real quality win for the boys club.
You really stepped up big for your team running the quarterback. Who's your favorite football player?
Michael Vick.
Oh, well, you can probably see why. He showed a lot of skills, and congratulations. Does it make you feel good to go undefeated and win that championship?
Yes, sir.
You heard it from the man right here. He said Michael Vick is his favorite player. He played a lot like him today. They back-to-back champions. They're really proud. TBC doing a really good job. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Rod. There are your champions of the 6th grade classification, Tulsa Boys Club Red. And we have been busy all afternoon and evening. One more game to go. It's a Union Jinx matchup. Jinx Maroon against Union Silver in the HCT 7th grade championship. That is still ahead. Again, the final on the 6th grade side. TBC Red 13, Broken Arrow Silver nothing. And more still to come here on Cox Communications.
Rice, only a good energy food for the active athlete. No, it's also the best initial treatment for sprained joints. Are we advocating putting rice on a sprained ankle? Not exactly. You see, rice is a memory word for rest, ice, compression, and elevation, the best beginning treatment for injured joints. Apply compression carefully. Remember, a wrinkled or too tight ace wrap can act like a tourniquet. Then elevate and rest the extremity and pack it in ice. When in doubt with any extremity injury, remember, ice is nice.
The 2002 Indian Nations Football Conference Championships are being made possible by the following youth organizations. The Future Owasso Rams. Contact Merle Kellogg at 371-4188. The Sapulpa Little Chiefs Football Association. Contact Jimmy Johnson at 227-4857. The Union Youth Football Association. Contact Paul Fehrenbacher at 365-5504. And by the Salvation Army Tulsa Boys and Girls Club. Call 834-2464.
Again, the final in the EOC 6th grade championship game. TBC Red 13, Broken Arrow Silver nothing. Let's take a look at some of the numbers of this game. Total yards, TBC 171 to 41 for Broken Arrow. And really a balanced attack for TBC. 85 rushing, 86 through the air. And first downs 4 for TBC, 2 for Broken Arrow. 2 Broken Arrow turnovers, 1 directly led to a TBC touchdown. There were 5 TBC penalties they were able to overcome, just 1 BA penalty for 5 yards. Again, the only scores in this game came late in the second quarter with 1:28 to go till halftime. 8-yard run by Mike Anderson. Patterson ran in the PAT to make it 7-0. And then after the BA turnover, with just 23 seconds left in the half, Skillins a 36-yard TD pass to Gabriel Lynn. They missed the point after 13-0. And that turns out to be the final. Again, just ahead, Jinx Maroon against Union Silver in the HCT 7th grade championship. Stay with us. More coming up here on Cox Communications.